Welcome back. This is day 2 of my Tackle Warehouse Invitational tournament at Lake of the Ozarks. And if you haven't seen the first video, I recommend watching that because, just a little recap, we had a little over 11 pounds and we're sitting in the mid-80s after the first day. And what was really cool is while I was driving back to weigh in day 1, I passed this little bay on the right hand side. Didn't have enough time to fish it. Decided, oh, I'm gonna fish that at some point of the day. It just looked right. But sitting in line or sitting waiting for takeoff, I had had a little bit of coffee, too much coffee, and I was sitting there and I was like, oh, you know what, I kind of gotta pee. Instead of driving 35 minutes to where I was thinking I was gonna start, I'll hit that little bay that I drove by yesterday on the way back to weigh in and give it a chance. And what's crazy is when I put my trolling motor down and started fishing here, I almost picked the trolling motor up, but I'm really glad I didn't. So after that deep breath, I couldn't believe that I just caught one almost 5 pounds, 415. And I looked right up to where I just caught that fish, and there was another one sitting right there. And if you watch right here, I snagged. I see a light spot. I'm like, that's a bed right there. And as I'm dragging my worm up to it, I snag. And if you watch, I almost go to break it off. And I'm really glad I didn't. So after putting this fish right here in the live well, my scale said I had 15 pounds, and I was fired up. I'm all excited that, whoa, that morning was awesome. Started off with a bang. I was not expecting that, and this spot was just a stop on my way to where I wanted to go fish. I didn't know it at the time, but what I'm learning as these days go on is there's little zones, little sweet spots in the zone, and in that creek that I rolled into, there was just fresh fish swimming up, wanting to go up there and spawn. And I made the decision to pull the trolling motor up and run back up to that zone that I had fished day one, try to hit that 20-pound mark. So at this point, I had caught what I caught, and I was heading back to weigh-in right here, sweating bullets a little bit because I had my fingers crossed that I had made the cut. I was close at Okeechobee. I missed the cut by a few ounces, finished 54th. They take top 50. And Clarksville, similar deal. I finished 60th and was right there outside of the cut. So idling into weigh-in, I had my fingers crossed. I think I had enough, but I was doubting it, and it was just this waiting game. Like, oh man, maybe people caught them real good today. So this right here was the most stressful part of my day. But I'm really glad it turned out the way it did. I weighed in 15. I think I went out. Yeah, I finished after this day. I finished 37th, had 26 something, and was looking good, fired up, and really excited because I had started figuring things out, and I was looking forward to that championship day because, hey, you're getting a check, you're fishing free. But I was also excited because I felt like I was learning things, and I'd learned a lot in that afternoon, and I was going to apply all the things that I had just learned in the day to my final day and just put the hammer to them. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to the next one. Thanks.